Alright, this is another exercise that I was using and still am using to get him connected to my outside rein. I'm basically riding a square, and I was not using my pivot for this video, so it's not really following me. But basically, rather than riding a circle, I'm riding a square, and at each corner I kind of am using my outside rein and outside leg to basically push him around the turn and get him more laterally supple that way. So I'm just bringing my outside elbow back and pushing him around with my outside leg. And this is also in addition to me looking and trying to point my belly button in the correct direction of where I want to go, because I think it's really easy to forget that. And I know when I get stuck doing dressage, I don't always think to really look ahead as much, whereas when I'm jumping, I definitely look ahead. See there, I changed directions, and now I'm gonna have to use my right rein as my outside rein to go around the turns, and my right leg to go around the turns. And this is just gonna ask him to use his left hind to kind of step under the middle of his belly more, and it will kind of strengthen that and get him pushing off a little bit more off his hind end. Again, sorry about the terrible video quality, but you'll start to notice that he will eventually start to kind of want that contact and to go into that contact. Right rein, right leg. And I just start warming up with this. This was my warm up, and now I'm going to go to the right again instead. So I'm going to use my left rein, left leg, left rein, left leg. Just to get him thinking about that outside half of his body and to really get a good feel for that. I almost kind of think of it as like I'm leveraging it. Like I use the outside rein and then to get his head straight in front of his body, and then I push with my outside leg. And if you've ever ridden Western and used like neck reining, it's kind of the similar concept where you're going to kind of you're not going to cross over though. That's what I want to make sure you don't do. You don't cross over, you shorten your reins and pull back, but you don't cross over. So there's my little slow trot. I'm gonna try not to have my left elbow creep forward. And you can still see there is some floppiness in my reins. So even though I think I have a good feel on that outside rein, clearly I still don't. I'm just gonna stretch into that a little bit and say, where are you? And this can be done also as a diamond or even an octagon, just something that will kind of get you to go straight and then turn and then straight and then turn, and use those outside aids to push him around the turn. And I'm probably going to be doing this exercise for a long